afraid they're going to be our MC for many more years to come, as long as I'm Minister of Tourism and Culture. Bahagia, my good friend, Dato Seri Mohamed, the Malaysian Ambassador to Indonesia, His Excellency Krashiti, Ambassador of Kingdom of Thailand to Malaysia, and Madam Kopchat, also another good friend of mine, His Excellency Mr. Ong Keng Yong, the High Commissioner of Singapore to Malaysia, and Madam Irene Ong, Bahagia Dato Lee Jin Bok, the tourism advisor. Of course, not to forget my own chairman of Tourism Malaysia, Dato Sri Dr. Yang Yang Yen, my able Secretary General, Dato Dr. Ong Hong Peng. He's alone tonight. Distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Now it gives me great pleasure to be here today, or rather tonight, in the company of esteemed organizations and individuals who have steadfastly demonstrated their continuous commitment in contributing to the growth and development of Malaysia's tourism sector. This year's award must surely rank as one of the Malaysian tourism industry's most coveted, and given its concurrence with our nation's most anticipated year, the Visit Malaysia Year 2014, or otherwise known as VMY 2014. Its significance and value reaches far beyond the recognition and accolades that will be awarded tonight to the various organizations and individuals that have played significant roles in the development of our nation's tourism sector throughout the year. Tonight's award marks the fourth time that it has coincided with Visit Malaysia Year, which in itself makes it one of the more rare moments. For tonight's winners, the due recognition for these well-deserving organizations and individuals will be even more meaningful, as the awards are a barometer of the commitment of excellence in their respective fields in Malaysia's hospitality industry, and to have won them during the tenure of VMY 2014 offers them the bragging rights to be the best of the best at a time when projected foreign tourist arrival is at its highest in the nation's history. That is 28 million, or approximately one foreign tourist for every Malaysian. Ladies and gentlemen, the Malaysia Tourism Award is not merely a ceremonial event to recognize excellence and dedication in the tourism industry. In fact, its role far extends beyond the bestowment of accolades and recognition to deserving organizations and individuals. It is in effect, a benchmark of the tourism industry as a whole, and as such, provides a yardstick or measurement in which to further surpass and excel what we have achieved, what we have been achieved in the coming years. In a sense, it gives us a quantifiable measurement of our current optimum level and to inspire us to outdo ourselves beyond what we can possibly imagine. This, ladies and gentlemen, is not a figment of our imagination, nor a conspiracy pat in the back for ourselves. If we had proclaimed some 30 years ago that we would one day be looking at 28 million tourist arrivals and bringing Malaysia 76 billion in tourist receipts from Malaysia, these targets would most certainly have been seen as unrealistic. Yet, this day has arrived, and while we can confidently say that we will and we must achieve this estimate, we are already looking beyond the realm, envisioning to achieve a greater 36 million tourist arrivals and ringgit Malaysia 168 billion in revenue target in a mere 6 years' time, in 2020. When the nation has set itself the goal to becoming a developed nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the tourism sector has grown to be at the forefront of Malaysia's economic development. The Economic Transformation Program, the ETP, our country's dynamic plan to propel Malaysia towards becoming a high-income nation by the year 2020, has designated the sector as a national key economic area, the NKEA. In this regard, as recently announced by our Prime Minister, Dato Nazri, we need to look at 4 mega trends in tourism sector and include them in our planning. The first is the creation of global elite, which refers to the increasing number of high-income or high-net-worth consumers around the world. As such, the importance of offering high-end products and high service levels is growing ever greater. The second megatrend is the faster pace of life, which means that consumers are growing more interested in having many short holidays as a means to alleviate stress. They are looking for holiday experiences, spa, and wellness getaways, among others. The third megatrend is the trading up and down. Now this refers to selective spending. A consumer may choose to splurge on one item while economizing on others. Hence, it is important that we are able to offer a wide variety of tourism offerings, low, mid to high range. Finally, is the rise of new market leaders, such as China, India, and the Middle East countries. We have been doing well in penetrating a few of these markets. What more needs to be done, especially to attract the increasingly wealthy Chinese, Indians, Arabs, as well as Russians. Russians are coming. Undoubtedly, if we could optimize these trends, we will definitely be able to push our tourism industry to a whole new level. Ladies and gentlemen, the world, and especially the worldwide tourism industry, is progressing at breakneck speed. Within the blink of an eye, the global tourism landscape would have evolved beyond recognition and far beyond expectations. It is undeniable that accolades such as these that will be won tonight, as well as the many other recognitions that Malaysia has achieved lately through polls and nominations undertaken by international news and travel organizations such as CNN, Forbes, Lonely Planet, and UNWTO, which places in the world's top 10 rankings for choice destinations, are important. We must remember that we cannot afford to rest on our laurels. Hence, it is imperative that we must safeguard our achievements our famous Malaysian hospitality and charm, social graces and etiquettes, and most of all, our genuine warmth for our foreign friends, as well as our own fellow countrymen, that have served us well in establishing a national identity which we can all be proud of. And for that, I, on behalf of the Ministry of Tourism and Culture, as well as the people and Government of Malaysia, extend our heartiest gratitude to all the esteemed organizations and individuals for your kind generosity and selflessness through the years in making Malaysia an exemplary nation to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, including, I would like to thank each and everyone here for having graciously given time to be with us. And on behalf of the Ministry of Tourism and Culture and the Government of Malaysia, I bid you a very good evening and a hearty welcome to the 18th Malaysia Tourism Awards. Thank you.
Terima kasih, Honourable Minister. The Minister will now be invited to take his seat.